Now we're back. I mixed a drink. Anyway, SmashCastBros. Keep it local. Keep it cash. Tell the feds to kiss your ass. I'm Ty.
I'm Moo.
Professor.
Oh, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. We,
What was,
Sons of
what was the last four?
Sounds like it's
shall not be infringed. It should be all highlighted, right?
Well, Penn and Teller did a pretty good thing about it. And they very much emphasized the shall not be infringed.
With that, Sons of Liberty has a really good deal on Brownells for less sub $700. It's their entry level. It's their entry level AR-15 M4 version of whatever.
M4, yeah, just
The AR-14s.
Yeah,
assault rifle 14.
Yeah.
Big scary rifle.
I've learned that breaking open a bottle of water.
Wait a second. It does have a collapsible stock, so it can be concealed.
Well, hold on. Technically, I have an AK pistol. Technically, that can be concealed. Although that fucking banana clip, ain't no one gonna believe I'm packing that.
One round and there's
Well, I guess we're just running one in the pipe, and that's all we got.
I'm done for the month. The Sons of Liberty gun. One of the better high-end AR-15s out there. There's definitely something to be said about the quality levels of those things. The Poverty Pony I got shoots. So yeah, I haven't worn it out, but they said it'll wear out pretty fast. Barrel's junk, whatever. But I don't care. It's made for us testing shit on. Mm-hmm. Like so, we put the bad lever on there. Put a different butt stock. Butt stock doesn't work very good with the charging handle that I have. It works, not great.
All right. So when it comes to collapsible stocks, don't cheap out like Trigger did. A while back, he built the one, and he cheaped out on the collapsible stock. Mm-hmm. So every time he fired a round, and there ain't much recoil, the whole thing would collapse.
Auto collapse, got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's intentionally made for this Crooks guy. One shot, it collapses so you can run away and hide it. Because apparently ARs are easy to hide.
Well, you guys talk about that for a minute. I'm going to bring that gun up, and we're going to talk about the Sons of Liberty deal that they've got. Mr. Guns and Gear has, if you want, before you go buying anything, get on that Mr. Guns and Gear's website. He's got really good discount codes, and he throws them all out there for anybody to use.
Or if you're a little handy, just go out and buy some 80% lowers and mill your own.
Well, that's for a lower. This is a complete rifle, which gives you their high-end bolt carrier group. So there's a few things you'd never want to skimp out on. Bolt carrier group, that's one. Barrel is two.
Yep.
Trigger group.
Trigger group, yep.
There's a bunch of groups.
Rock groups, whatever. Okay.
Well, what else do you not want to cheap on?
Well, I learned when I first got into guns.
Don't cheap out on any of it.
Oh, he doesn't.
That's the thing. I did. When I first got my bolt gun, I'd buy this so I'd have it a little bit closer to the way I liked it, but it wasn't what I wanted. Then you're buying this. I have probably 4 sets of scope rings for one gun that I will never use again.
Really?
I can't throw them away. I just can't.
No, you're going to end up needing them somewhere. Somebody's going to.
But
Sell them.
It's like your junk drawer. I'll need that someday. You know what? That's one of my magic moments is throwing something away that I've had.
Twice a year, I go through my garage and I spend a long weekend going through, reorganizing so it takes up less space, and just throwing shit out.
That one's it.
See, that's what I need to do. I need to start throwing stuff out because I have all this stuff that I will never use on a gun because I don't have a gun that it will go on besides my bolt gun, which my bolt gun is now set up to the way I like it. Nothing left to do. I'm not going to change it. So
this is it. What do you say? $649? $675. $675. $75 off this gun. Normal $750. So, Sons of Liberty Gunworks, 16-inch mid-gas FSB mil-spec furniture LFT. It's got the. I'm not a big fan of the front sights, the old style front sights, the old M4 front sight. You know, what do they call them?
Front sight base.
The big one? Yeah.
It's a gas block and front sight base.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that.
That's the best thing about ARs. You can buy it, So that's one good thing about buying an entry-level AR. You have a complete rifle. You can take it to the range. You can shoot it. Sons of Liberty is going to have your high-end, so you know it's going to be a quality gun. And when you finally say, I'm ready to get rid of that, you can, if you're comfortable, do it yourself, or take it to a gunsmith and pay a couple extra bucks and have them do it. But they're so easy to do. You can.
Moody likes to call them the
Lego.
Legos of guns.
Without a doubt.
It's an adult Lego kit, like
Yep.
he says. He's not wrong. I really like that. He's not wrong.
So-
Well,
when-
you don't like the way your charging handle feels.
Yep.
Buy a different one. It drops right in.
The little shitty trigger that I bought for $65 feels amazing
So
compared to the one we
But-
bought before you polished it.
But if you have one, you don't like it, buy a different trigger group. Pull it out, drop it in.
The ones, the little, what do they call them, cassettes?
yep. So that's,
I like those. Those are simple,
yep.
drop in.
So when I brought my different guns out here, you guys were all dry firing. It's like this one. Don't like this one. Way too soft. This is a nice one. This one's all right.
I feel like if you just went dunk on the ground, it would go.
Yeah. It's,
We
That's-
should
that's
test
one
that.
that-
Next time you can bring that fucker out, we'll test it,
Alright.
see if we can get the.
Well,
Well,
with that,
I got blanks.
blank, yeah, blanks.
I got
with
blanks.
that one, bump stock's a little bit different of a term on that rifle. You just bump the stock and it fires.
Well, this is purely for the trigger weight of that particular one. I think we could hit it on the
Well,
wood out there, or the bar.
I'd
it's
say
a
on the
two-stage,
bar, so at
though.
least it's above our head.
So you got to remember though, it's a 2-stage. So you have you have 2 pounds of take up till you hit that wall. Then you have to have that extra pound and a half to break it. So it does have.
You have one that's lighter than that, though, don't you?
Nope, that's it.
No, okay.
Yep.
I thought it was like a 1 pound trigger or something.
At the wall.
Yeah, but let's be honest. 3 pounds
It's not much.
of pull.
But if your finger's resting on it, it's pretty easy to break. But if it's just you trying to mortar the weapon on the ground, we'll see.
Speaking
I
of,
think it's a good test.
I wish I could buy a fucking mortar just to play with. Like a mortar.
Well, after
too.
they want a bandana, right? I'd love to, and I'd point it that direction.
Well, here's the thing. So, this is back in high school. I got to play with a mortar system, except it was a practice one, 81 millimeter mortar tube, and it was a practice system. So they were firing inert rounds.
81 millimeter.
Yeah.
What does that equate to?
81
Go ahead.
millimeters to inches,
It's 3.19 inches.
3-inch.
Damn, sucker, that's got some girth.
But
Like my water.
it was a practice thing. It was a practice system. So
Turns
they
out my water
ran.
really likes me as much as I like it.
It was a practice system, so they actually ran compressed gas in. So they're not even using propellant in these rounds. And they had a small, like, grid set up on the ground, and the whole thing is learning how to aim it. But yeah, you just drop it down, and it launches it up, and it falls somewhere in one of the grids, so you can learn how to aim a mortar.
I just thought of a get-rich-quick scheme, boys.
Wiener bottles?
No.
Oh.
Okay, now I thought of 2. Professor just held his phone up, what, to get the screen brighter or something?
No,
No,
to
take a
take a
picture.
picture.
Oh, the
Of your
dick?
ice.
Okay. But he held that up there. Why don't they have solar panels on the back of these? They already have wireless charging.
Why don't they put solar panels on the top so when people are driving down the road, their phone can charge while they're playing on it?
But if you lay it down and it automatically charges just laying on its face. That's,
I usually put mine face up.
so does everybody else. However, if you had one of those cases, you heard it here first.
So, okay.
SmashCastBros.
So I looked into, I like OtterBox branded cases.
We
They-
bought some cheap ones for the kids, and Amy's like, "Fuck that, go get the OtterBox." I'm like,
So they have cases that have a battery pack built in. It makes the case a lot thicker, but it's got extra battery capacity. However, that's the commuter line, not the Defender line. I couldn't, last I checked,
Say
it's
that
been
again?
a while. The commuter line, the lesser protection
yeah.
OtterBox. If I remember, last I checked, it's been quite a while. They had a battery pack built into the case that would plug in as part of the case going on.
I've never seen those.
So you could have an extended battery life. But it's not in the Defender line, and I've always run Defender.
Yeah, so do I. 'Cause I'm a clip guy. I'm like one of the 1 in 100 people that are still wearing a clip.
100. They're up to like 10,000 at this point.
I can't put it in my pocket, man. I can't bring myself to stick it.
But Defender, every phone I've ever had goes straight into a Defender as soon as I get it.
Yeah. And then I used to like their warranty when it was free. It's still a free replacement, but you got to pay for the shipping, which is like $8 now. You get a brand new case for $8, and Now that being said, I wait till my first one gets a little old, then I call them and get one coming. Then I stick it in my cupboard. When this thing finally dies, I can swap them out because it takes them 3 weeks to get me a new one. So then I wait a little bit and order another one. So for $8.
So it's they have a wireless power bank for MagSafe. It's a battery pack that's part of the back of the case, so you can just have extra power.
I mean, for $42, that ain't bad.
Yeah, $50 normally. 3,000 milliamp hour.
That's pretty good. That's about a little less or a little more than the battery itself, isn't it?
Oh, it's no, my bad. That's not part of the case. That attaches magnetically to the case. It's a battery bank, but it's wireless charging.
Okay, so
you stick it to the back, get your phone charged up off of this not disposable, but reusable, detachable battery pack, and then
I guess I'm gonna have to look and see if they got one for mine, 23 Ultra.
I'll look.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so that sucks. Somebody already thought of it. Fuck you, Otterbox. Anyway, I was talking about the Brownells deals on there. And I already bypassed it because I was looking at some other shit. The Sons of Liberty, that's their entry level. But like you said, change the gas block, put an adjustable gas block in its place.
Nah. If you're running suppressed, you might want to do that.
Yeah.
Which I'll be doing soon.
Let's talk that. Let's talk the suppressor wait times. Everybody's advertising week timeout. Jeremy's buddy, I want to say Kurt, but that ain't it. What's his name? The one that messages us?
Woltai?
No. The one, Jeremy's,
Oh, I don't remember.
I know it's right there.
Trying to...
Not Nate. It's not Nate. I'll have to look that up too.
Hold on. I'm scrolling.
Jeremy would know it off the top of his head.
Not that. That was hate. 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 It's not that far away.
Hey, whatever.
Why am I... There it is. This guy. View. God, there's a lot of buttons I gotta press here. I gotta log in. This is a pain in the
He was telling
neck.
us that you can get the suppressors coming pretty quick. And I've read that numerous times at a lot of places. I've seen a lot of people like Jade Struck. So hot. So hot.
So
she says the same thing. You can get them in a week time. But you and another one of your jabronis have a different experience.
So Adam, who was here last time I was here,
Yep.
I haven't talked to him yet, but he's at a year now. If he doesn't have it yet, he's at
If he's at a
full
year, I think he's not getting it.
I think he said he might have some names out there in other states that are the same, so they have to verify that they are not him.
Holy shit! Really?
So
And they probably got a record.
Yeah.
Which is going to fuck him.
So
All right.
I even looked today.
Suppressor is the silencer part of the gun that goes on the end of the barrel. That it doesn't make it immeasurable. It makes it a little quieter, especially with
Sometimes it makes it hearing safe. Even my
I kind of want to get a 22. I'm on a 9mm because I like that folding one that I got, the FPC. But anyway, go ahead.
So look, I watched videos today from the owner of Silencer Central, where I have mine coming from, and they're saying if you do a individual suppressor just for you, they can be very fast turnarounds. I went with the trust option, so I can have it, I can put people on there and say this person can be in possession of my suppressor at times. So
Really?
yeah,
I
So
didn't
those are
know. I didn't
taking-
know. I'm today years old when I finally found out that you could put it
yeah.
safe with someone else. Okay.
So
I didn't know that.
That is taking longer.
Because their backgrounds have to go through too, right?
Well, it's just they're for whatever reason they're taking longer, but a lot of things have changed in the ATF for doing it. So they're doing. Apparently they were doing a lot of stuff that was redundant, shocking. You know,
Assholes
the-
taking freedoms.
the computers
wasting
were
time, I
the
don't know.
computers were verifying things, and then they were taking the paper and re-verifying it. So, way to go, bureaucracy. But
How many times have we heard the words "abolish the ATF"?
mhm.
Not soon enough.
So
Yeah.
on Wednesday, I got my tax stamp, so I got the approval. But because I'm going with Silencer Central, my suppressor is still in South Dakota. So
Okay. They don't ship it until 100% clearance.
they
Right.
they know that I'm cleared now, but now I had to. So just like if you go into a store and you buy a gun, you have to fill out that one form. You know, are you a citizen? Have you ever renounced your citizenship? I got to fill one of those out.
Kyle, that's what it was. Dude, I knew it was. Sorry.
Then-
I knew that too. Damn it.
Then Silencer Central, has to send a certified letter to the chief law enforcement officer in Kent County, where I reside. After they get that certified letter, they wait 7 days, and then they ship it to my door.
So Kyle messaged us a while back saying it was like a week time or really quick. And I knew there was something to do with yours, but it's still a week, basically a week time, like he says. If you go individual only,
Yep.
you added a bunch of hoops.
Yeah, but at the time I didn't realize that was what I was doing.
But I still think, because of what it is, I think it's still what I would probably I didn't even know you could
Yeah.
till now. However, now that I know that, I think that's how I would do it.
Yeah.
I would put the old lady's name on it or
Yep.
Gavin.
Yep. That way.
His new job gave him the nickname Quagmire, and I'm like, they missed an opportunity. You should be Jeeves. Jeeves and Butthead.
So yeah,
Anyway,
I got the approval after 107 days of
107 days for approval from the ATF.
from the ATF.
That's
So
just.
that was the day that my paperwork was filed to the day that I got.
I don't care who you put on it. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. I want to know how many people you put on it.
None at this point.
But you put it in a safety mode. You
Well, I
said
just-
secure mode.
I just have it in. It's in a trust, so I can at some point add names to it.
Okay.
But as of right now, it's just.
But if
me.
you did it just individual up front, you can't do that.
I think you'd have to go a different route of creating a trust and then adding the suppressor to it. So this is Silencer Essential just does it all right from the start. Create your trust, put your suppressor in it.
Okay. I'm computing these things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes a while to wrap your brain around.
Yeah.
'Cause When,
Okay.
when I bought one last year, I went to Barracks. I went in. I said I want that one. I paid.
Dearly.
Well, yeah, but I paid all but 1 penny of it, so they technically still owned it.
Okay.
Came back a week later, filed my paperwork through Barracks.
You let them do the paperwork for you to save face. Really, I mean,
I,
you get one little. If you get your dot in the wrong spot.
oh yeah. So when I initially looked at the paperwork to file, it was like 19 pages long, and I think they ended up filling out 2 or 3. So they have all this other stuff that's in there that you don't need to fill out if you don't have to.
Okay. It was worth the money.
Yeah. I mean, it was $75, but what if I get denied and all of a sudden, okay, we got to start over again?
Ugh. That sounds gross.
You want to pay the $75 now?
Yeah, no shit. We have that Shattuck's gun store down the road here. He's our closest dealer. And Ryan is too, but he doesn't have a storefront or nothing. But we should probably get Shattuck out. And I wonder if he'd be interested in sitting with us, and his Kyle. I think they're buddies. It'd be fun to have out. They know all the ins and outs. I don't know. I love shooting guns. I love guns. I love guns. I love blowing shit up. I have a car we can blow up. because all I really need is the fucking title. I don't need anything else, and it's about worthless as fuck. So, I mean, we can drive around and beat the piss out of it. It'll start right up. Both of my cars don't.
I
Anyway,
figured.
let's get them out here, and if we have any questions, we can drill them. And
Well,
then on that, we can make it a Saturday maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, next time I come out, I can bring a suppressed 300 blackout.
Well, they'd love that. I think they probably have one, but
It'll be me going giggity.
yeah. I will make a. That'd be a really good excuse to ride my motorcycle. Go down there and say, "Hey, dude, I need your number. I need your personal number because we got questions."
We could
So-
take your car down to the pit. The dirty hobo. Park it angle, like facing the targets,
Yeah.
and do defensive shoots from
I think
inside
I
of a car.
want to do some. I mean, I love standing there and shooting, but doing training and stuff like that, I'm ready to shoot my leg off. I'm gonna end up blowing a hole in
Good
my
thing you
cranny.
don't carry with one in the pipe.
Wait, what?
You
Still don't?
I will.
Yeah, you
don't.
will after you needed it.
Hold on,
No
Mr. Bad
comment.
Guy. I got to rack around. Oh, safety's on. Hold on a second.
Element of surprise instead of hitting.
There's people out there that when
Bang,
I tell
it's-
them, "Here's my gun, be careful," there's no fucking safety on it. They look at me like, "There's no safety," and I'm like, "Yeah, not all guns have safeties."
When
And
I
people
bought
look at
my
me funny.
when I bought my M&P and the Shield, I intentionally bought the one that did not have a thumb safety. I didn't want it.
That's what I don't like about my shield. It has a thumb safety.
Mine does.
When I was speccing mine through Smiley's, I said I don't want a thumb safety.
Speaking of which, so we were on the AR-15 with Sons of Liberty. Smith & Wesson has a new Series 3, or they have the first AR-15 they had, super popular. Then they had the Model 2, whatever what's that called?
2.0
Yeah, not 2.0. It's the AR-15. It's
M&P.
MP Sport 2.0.
Sport 2.0. Is it? Okay, so now they're on to the third one, and I actually really like that. For the money, I hate to say it, I'd almost rather the Smith & Wesson AR-15 over the Sons of Liberty.
Ooh.
I don't know. I need to look into it and see what I can get it for at my guy. If I were to buy one, do I need another AR-15?
Yes.
Okay. Duh, I knew that was
So-
coming.
Here's
When you send me that, and I'm like, fuck, I need it, but I don't need it, and I need to pay for my car upgrades because it's due for belt and a bunch of others, and it's expensive. And I really want to sell that scooter that I had out front and buy the other one really bad. Fuck, I want to buy another scooter.
so
People don't understand how much fun that is. Sorry.
when I decide to build a new gun, I basically know what it's going to look like, and I start buying the components. So I just end up with a box of packaging.
Box of Legos.
Yep. And when it's time,
BCM. All BCM.
you bring it all together and you start assembling.
Like a
you
little
know,
kid with a Lego kit.
Look what I made.
It's a wiener.
Here, this is for you. It's fucking. I can just see Moody in his tidy whities. Ooh, looking.
Oh, they ain't white.
No, I can't see that. Front half's all yellow. Back half is not.
So I forget who had the video up. That they said there's 3 different companies that have top of the line bolt carrier groups. You have Sons of Liberty, Bravo Company, and there was someone else I can't remember who. Maybe Daniel Defense, but
Yeah, I think. Well, Colt makes a really good gun too.
yeah. But
Well, I would hope Colt does. They were the original.
a bolt carrier group that's quality is $200. So that's
Yeah.
that's almost a 30-year price right there. Quality
you're
quality barrel, couple hundred bucks.
You're up to. Yeah, you're right there.
Well, hold on.
You're going to be $100 for just a bare.
Here's
lower.
the issue, though. Yeah, the barrel's a couple $100, but it's going to take you 6 months to get it because they're going to ship it right away. UPS is going to fold it in half, and you're going to order a replacement, and they're going to choose a different carrier. So FedEx will fold it in half, and finally, they'll send it in
DHL.
in a box, inside of a box, inside of a box, inside of a box. So when UPS or FedEx, whoever, kicks it around a bunch of times, at least the barrel's still safe. So Yeah, it's only $200, but it's going to take 6 months because carriers suck.
In the end, Amazon brings the best one.
With a note from Bezos saying, "I don't approve of this."
That's so piss poor.
So my last 2 builds have been almost all Bravo company, so pricey.
Yes,
But I know it's.
but you're at the upper end.
And I know it. I know if I need to, it's gonna work. But
That's like the Sons of Liberty. This thing fucks. It says it right on their box. This thing fucks. It works. So
I'd like to see what the Smith & Wesson looks like, but man, if it was up in the air, I'm going with the high quality components before looks, because at any time you're going to want to change your AR. I have the 2 Bravo companies I built, the one that has the 5.56 with a suppressor on it already and the blackout. I'm looking at it going, man, those charging handles sure would be better on the other rifles.
really,
Because I've got a scope on the 5.56, red dot on the blackout.
since you said it, there's a million different charging handles out there. They're just a piece of metal with a lock. What makes them great? What makes them trash? See, this is why we need a gun guy here that sells them.
So some of them have added material to help direct gases from a suppressed weapon away from the face. So when we were out at
Really?
the undisclosed location last time, and I was firing off the one with the suppressor, I had it on binary mode, and all that gas was in my nose, and it was burning like a son of a bitch. I was like, this sucks.
It's like
Straight
Kamala
sulfur.
taking it to the face.
Hot loads.
So I'm going, okay, this sucks. I'm gonna have to figure out that.
And you think that's going to help?
Well, it's already a gas buster. So imagine a standard.
I already know the fix, but go ahead.
Just imagine a standard regular AR off the rack, M&P Sport or Initial. There's nothing to help direct, so all those gases are going to come straight at you. But you have ambidextrous, you have longer levers. So the one that I have on the 5.56 right now has one side that's longer, easy to grab.
Okay.
The blackout has ambidextrous. They're both long, so you can grab either side. So the one that has a scope,
I feel like there's a happy medium for those, for the width of the
Well, it
grip.
depends on your preference too.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's something that you want to bug out with, it's going to snag on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a happy medium there. You know what you got to do.
I mean, it's not sticking way off the gun. It's
Right. But there may be a half inch wide off the rail. There might be a 1 inch.
mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So,
Guess
yeah.
I'm gonna.
one has the normal little rounded side. The other one sticks out a ways.
Okay.
The other one, they both stick out.
I like the ambidextrous ones just because I just like it having it work both ways. Even though I'm grabbing it with
You
two
would.
fingers, I'm not just hooking it with my pinky. I'm grabbing it with two every time. For me, that's what I do. I don't know how everybody else is different, right? But
Because of scopes, I usually grab with just my left index finger.
or what happens if all of a sudden your right arm's shot off? Now you got to hit it on something.
Well, with a standard charging handle, you got to grab it on the left side
Yeah.
with one finger because that's where the lock is.
Yep.
But I mean, it's all down to also what you get used to. Because if you get an ambidextrous, then you can get used to charging with your right hand.
So it brings me up to another question. Maybe we should have an episode that we lay one out right in front of us.
All the,
And we go through every part and piece of it and talk about it.
Game.
pull
Okay.
up different parts for all the different components.
From the gas block to the charging handle to, I like the adaptive tactical stocks because I'm a pussy.
We know.
And it's got the big
Well,
soft.
You know that 5.56 is pretty hard hitting.
Well, hold on. There was that one reporter that got PTSD from it.
No, yeah, no shit. Well, all right.
What article did you write?
Let's go write the let's go shoot that 12 gauge one down there with nothing on the back end of it.
Well, that's
I want you to
12
clean a
gauge?
whole box out. Let's do that.
That's
12
a 12
gauge?
gauge.
Yeah.
I've trained with a 12 gauge. I've had the bruising from it, so. And
That
that
thing
was
sucks.
with a pump. That's
Bougie fucking
that's
auto thing.
Hey, look what I got! And giggle like idiots for a half hour until you gotta go. "This
It
is
was one of
heavy."
those things that I seen it, and I went,
I
oh.
gotta have it.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, all right. And I went home and I thought about it, and the more I thought about it, the more I had to have it. And then I'm like, oh, that looks straight out of fucking Terminator.
Next time you do a shoot, he's gonna have to get some pre-workout to get worked up to sling that thing.
And I watched a bunch of videos and shit, and they're like, well, it's really heavy, even empty. It's 9 pounds. I'm like,
He's gonna have to run outside
I can
the pit
handle, I
with
can
just
handle
a
it. I can handle
pillow.
it. Then I'm out there shooting and going, wow, this thing fucking heavy.
So next time we go skeet shooting, if you bring that out, are you gonna tie a pillow to your shoulder?
No, I just hip shoot it.
He's gonna have a bipod,
Not shoot it.
the tripod.
Oh, dude, that would be a great Jackass episode.
Oh, there's a video of a guy that he's talking to his buddy, and he's just like, yeah, look at this.
Oh yeah, bam! I see. I think that's an old video. But that's funny. What are we? Oh, only half an hour. Keep
But
on.
yeah, we'll have to come out or put a AR out here.
Yeah.
And
Let's get our feelers out. I'll talk to that. Maybe I'll run down there one of these days, real soon.
if I bring my laptop down, we can pull up the parts on the TV.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just call him and say, "Hey, dude, this is the night let's do it on Saturday." Probably easy. Well, I'll talk to him and see what we feel up.
Yeah, because Fridays are a little erratic.
Well, I feel bad for you guys all you guys that have to work Fridays. That sucks.
I'm so broke. Gotta work.
I almost worked today, but I knew these lights were sitting on the bench, and I'm like, all right, these fucking things are gonna go.
Well, you know, they got to get those Christmas lights up soon.
Well, it is between the 4th of July and Labor Day, and I had to get my Christmas lights up today. They're every day. They're permanent. Well, I don't know how permanent they are. We're going to find out. A good storm will probably rip them down. Who knows?
I mean, I can't say much. My Christmas lights are still up. They're not on, but they're up.
Yeah, when the sun finally goes black, man, I'm gonna check it out. We have like a tan house, so it's gonna soak up some of the light, but and they're all so far away from the siding.
Yeah.
Well, one Gavin put in way too close. I'm like, oh, but I found a bunch of that came in the kit, new stickers, so I can rip it down, re-sticker it. So anyway, gun stuff. What else we got? We're gun nerds.
Well, that suppressor that I have coming soon is modular, so you can take it apart and clean it.
I want one of those. I want one of those that's rated for full auto. What's the Black Friday is the day to buy suppressors.
So
But I just got too many other things. I
Hold on.
have
first
too
off,
many
hold on.
hobbies.
Why do you need full auto capability?
Before
Because
we
it lasts longer. I've heard they're just way better built.
Before we go down the road of a full auto suppressor, why don't we just talk about drilling the third hole?
Besides, like all his are.
Yeah.
Besides the fact, I mean, a binary trigger, the rear braid triggers, the bump stocks, they're pretty fast shooting
Yep.
Hey,
But you
tools.
also need
They're pretty fast
wait a
shooting
sec.
tools.
you also need the ammo supply to do that a lot.
I get that.
What if you pair a bump stock with a binary trigger?
I don't think one would
They
run
may
that
cancel
fast.
out, yeah.
I don't know if one would run that fast.
It's got a definite rate that it can move, and it's probably less than those two pushing against each other.
I can imagine something coming apart. I'm good. Never mind. Oh, you. Fuck that is what I'm getting at.
We can set up
But
a
yeah,
jig outside.
that suppressor they got coming is rated for 300 rem ultra mag down to 17 HMR. So
I think everything's down to 17 HMR.
well, the thing is, when I got my Surefire, I was like, I'll put this. I'll get a 22 conversion kit for the AR and have a nice quiet rifle.
Well, yeah, one of them CMG kits.
But the problem is they run so dirty, they foul up your 22. They'll foul up your suppressor, and because you can't surface it, you now have to have someone else do it. So you
Well, hold
How
on.
much? Okay, that's a great
Wait a
question.
second.
How much is that? to send it in and have it gutted.
What's inside of it? Is it just
Baffles.
metal?
Yeah. So you can put it in a sonic.
Ultrasonic cleaner. Beaver sells those.
But at the same time.
Harbor Freight sells them.
China.
Whatever.
You dunk it in one of those.
Yeah.
Let it clean.
Run that idea.
Or
the other app idea that I had that I really feel I don't know how strongly I feel about it, but I think it's a great idea. Have you ever next time you go see Wes, run it by him and ask him.
he's in Mexico again.
Well, when he's done banging his
Why don't
brains
you
out.
text him?
I could.
Because I don't remember. But how much does that can cost?
Wes, I hope you're banging your brains out. By the way.
$1,000.
I know a cheaper way. Guy had Department of Homeland Security show up to his house for it. He does a lot of diesel service, so he ordered a bunch of Caterpillar oil filters, big honking bastards. Ordered a bunch of them. Well, Homeland Security showed up, wanted to search his house and confiscate him because they thought he was using them as illegal suppressors. And he took them out to his shop, and they saw like, I do diesel work, and they're like, oh, okay, I guess it's fine.
There was a company for a
They
while.
leave. He goes, check this fucking room out.
Years ago, there was a company selling adapters that would thread onto a barrel.
Or you
and
can
would-
still buy those.
Well, there you go.
I-
But you had to.
I might know
register it.
somebody that's got one.
But
So-
you just run to the store, you buy a oil filter. Fram, it doesn't matter about the shrapnel in the filter. It's going to go out the other end.
Fram's quality has not been the best in the last 10 years. Fram is horrible.
It's been pushing metal shavings into people's engines because of poor quality. But if you're using it as a bootleg suppressor, it doesn't matter.
You can shoot the fucking metal shavings down all you want.
I mean, Takata got away with it for how long?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, the suppressor that will be here a few weeks, I hope. Unscrews.
what size is that one?
It's a 30 cal, but it comes in 7 and 9 inch. So there's a 7-inch body and a 2-inch extension that adds 2 extra baffles to it.
2 inches is a lot, so it's just
Yeah,
so clear.
let's just throwing that out there.
You can either run the 7-inch and just leave that 2-inch section off and put the end cap on that, or put the end cap on the 2-inch and screw everything together, and you have like 9 baffles or something like that. But you can take the baffles all the way out, clean them. You can do your ultrasonic if you want, solvents, whatever, and then put it back together. So you can
By
throw
solvents,
it
he
on,
means brake clean.
but whatever you want to do, and then you can, as long as it's threaded, you can throw it on whatever caliber you want. So 22.
Mm-hmm. I had to use the shit out of some magic cut finder last night.
What were they selling? It was distillate separators. People were selling, I think it was like distillate separators. They were selling them online.
Hawk Performance got busted and had to shut their website down because that was one of their things. They were perfect.
Like perfect thread, perfect length, whole 9 yards. And they said it was for like separating particles out of a fluid.
Oil,
Oil,
whatever, yeah.
But it was the right thread pitch for a barrel, and they got busted for
But
it.
there's, I mean, you can buy that shit on eBay all day long.
Yeah.
You search the right one that's maybe new to it. Look and see how old they are. Make sure it doesn't
Well-
say something about Fed Boys in the middle.
So, someone was, they found, I think it was like a Glock switch or something on, I think, Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace.
Wish.
But the Fed boy that listed it didn't turn off his location services, and it put his location like it gives you a disc on
Yeah,
Marketplace, and it was right within an FBI headquarters.
Oh,
Huh? I wonder if it's a Fed boy.
yeah, no shit.
Still available?
And then never message again, like everybody else on Marketplace.
Heather sent me some video that was like it was sped up, but it was some dude going through all the cars, and it was like a $5,000 car, thousands best I got, or that whatever. And it was just this guy making
Lowballing like
ridiculous
crazy.
offers, but he was going through everything, messaging all these people on the sole purpose of pissing them off, and it was funny. Now that I've got this marketplace and Facebook, all of a sudden, yeah, I see what he's talking about and see what everybody's talking about.
Now all of a sudden, he's the guy scrolling through, lowballing everybody with no intention of buying.
Well, I had a bunch of people offer me $1,000 for that scooter today, and I'm like, no. The fucker runs good. First kick every time, starts right up. So, like, I told two people I'd take 1,400. They're like, oh man. And I'm like, look at the miles. It's got 1,800 miles on this fucker. He's like brand new. You're not gonna. I said, get on Marketplace and find one. Find a Yamaha Zuma with 1,800 miles and look at what they're asking. They're asking like $2,500, dude.
Is that the one that Don rode? Hard.
Yeah, it might have been.
He was bouncing up and down. He ain't a small man, but he was bouncing on that thing.
Like I said, my fat ass was pretty slow on that scooter today.
Oh, you should have seen the scooter that I sat on with Trigger.
That picture's floated around a couple times. Yeah, both of those fat bastards rode it together.
Well, no, we went like 5 feet, and it was struggling.
I think it was mine, my black one.
Probably. That's
why
probably why the
it's so
clutch is
bad now?
cooked.
Yeah, shit. Dude, it was taxed. It was taxed. Kamala Harris taxed. It was full on fucked.
Oh, yeah. That poor fucking scooter.
Nut to butt. Are you happy to see me? Or is this a scooter?
That's why I like the picture of the biker sitting backwards just looks pissed off. Not turn that way.
No shit. In other news, apparently, and I don't know if it's true or not, but Pizza Hut is going to bring back the buffet.
Because that's what Americans need.
Yes.
Hey, Professor,
Yep.
do you...
Most versatile suppressor.
Are you interested
and a
in
Bash
buying
line. The
lead?
Bash 30 works with all of your
No.
rifle calibers from 17 to 30 cal. 30 cal magnums, which is 300, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. $1,000. Ugh. How much was the Surefire?
200 more. But
I
the
can't-
but the Surefire is full auto rated.
We left.
So-
Me and Hendrix left Not Just Guns in Mason one day, and they had their Black Friday sale on them. They got really good deals.
All the calibers I think can handle.
All right,
Well,
so
300 blackout down.
Well, the other ones are bigger.
Ty and Professor, this truck, 178,000 miles with a broken frame that cannot be repaired. How much would you pay for that?
18 grand.
Grand?
Broken frame that cannot be repaired. It's got a good.
2012.
How many miles?
178,000.
Because you're buying it for the running gear. You're not buying it. For
You're
the
buying
truck.
it for the running gear, and the cab actually doesn't look terrible. The box is probably fucked.
I am talking $3,000,
35.
$3,500. That ain't bad, dude.
But here's the thing: if you really wanted it, you could probably still get another frame for it.
Back to the compressor thing
Sorry.
for a minute. No, you're
I'm
good.
perusing.
I know. We'll get to it in a minute. We left, and he's like, "Dude, that's a pretty good sale. They were like $300-400 off, whatever it was."
Mhm.
And we talked to the guys, and they all seemed to be pretty knowledgeable. And
Yep.
even Paulie, who is basically a Not Just Guns salesman, the guy has a tattoo on his fucking arm of Not Just Guns.
Yeah.
We left, and he's like, "Why didn't you just order one?" And I'm like, "Because even after all the good deals, it's still another $200." And he goes, "What?" And I had to explain to him what a tax stamp was.
Yep.
And he's like, "Oh, fuck that." And I'm like, "Right, you're just giving the government another $200 like you're not giving it to them every
And
time
it's-
your birthday comes around for the fucking license plates and tax to death and insurance to death." And
Don't remind me. I
would
got
you like to
renewals
be-
coming up.
so do I.
By the way, renewal costs went up this year.
Oh, of course it did.
Would you like to be
Bidenomics.
more pissed off? Would you
Huh?
like to be more pissed off?
Fuck off. What?
So, you get a PDF file of your paperwork.
PDF, not Michael Jackson.
Pedophile?
So, this little square up here is what costs you $200.
That's a tiny little $200 square.
Yep, $200 square on a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper.
I wish 2 inches was so impressive.
So it's
Very taxing.
It's angering, but at the same time, that's what us law-abiding citizens have to do to get these damn things: is pay the stupid
The
tax
tax.
stamp
But if you're from Chicago, you just blame it on Indiana and get away with murder.
Yeah.
Literally. Sorry,
I believe they go
say
and
that out loud.
They go and steal it from the people that went through this process.
Yep.
But, yeah, that was one of my biggest things. The tax stamp.
Well, you're definitely on a watch list.
I'm fine with that. I'm pretty boring, so
The one thing you don't do that would put you off the watch list is be the leftist pedophile. That seems to make everything okay.
yep.
Oh, sorry.
But-
Did I say that out loud? I did.
$200
Fuck 'em.
tax stamp is hard to get. It's really hard to swallow. It's $200 for what I just showed you.
Not for you.
Well, now that I've got one, it's like, okay, well, whatever.
You would think a tax stamp would be buy one get one free, or buy one have them. You've been fingerprinted.
Yeah.
You've been fingered.
Nah.
Well, hold on. I have a CPL. I've been fingerprinted. Give me the fucking suppressor.
Yep.
We've all been fingered.
The
And
government fingers me every 4 years.
Government fingers me every tax time,
The
every
other-
paycheck. Government fingers me every paycheck. Are you kidding?
Well, it only seems like
pissed
that
me.
because you don't work enough.
Just think if you whacked overtime the tax.
Well, we talked about the.
Just think if you worked a full 40. Woo!
Whoa, whoa. Slow your fucking roll, bro. We talked about Alabama and numerous other states, like 9 other states, were doing the overtime tax-free. I'm all for it. I don't think it's enough. I'm all for it. However, I don't think it's enough. Did I say that? Okay.
Well, they'll just raise the regular income tax, to keep lining their pockets. But at least we're letting you have it tax-free after that. Who's your good little slave? Who's your good slave? You did good, Joe. You answered all the questions. Bitch.
I mean, I don't know. There's definitely different avenues to think when it comes to the whole tax-free overtime. There should be more tax-free stuff. The tax-free tips, all for it. Dude, all for it. These women and servers,
Wait, staff.
these servers, whatever the she-its, the tips shouldn't be taxed. Now, granted, they all lie about it,
Yep.
as they should. That's the one win they get. One win in life that servers get is that,
Skimming off the top.
yeah, skinning off the tax. It's not enough. Will it be enough to win the White House?
No, we'll still have taxes.
Tariffs. I'm all for tariffs. What that does for corporations such as some in Grand Rapids, they move their manufacturing around like people throw dice.
Yep.
They just they they move their manufacturing, whether it be Mexico, back to America, back to Mexico, back to America,
Based
back
on
to
whatever
Michigan.
suits them. Yep.
Moving manufacturing is not cheap. Whether you're building suppressors or
Anything else?
medical supplies. I'm sorry. I know it spun off and out of control from where we were talking guns and stuff, but
Now we're just bitching about the
taxes
government.
and insurance and fucking fuck the ATO.
Well,
Now, go ahead.
give me. Oh wait, I got my
Who's trouble?
tax. Wait a second. I got my tax stamp. Fuck them.
All right. So this is fucking eating away at me. Ty, are you looking for a new classic car to have?
Well, I wasn't, but now I got Facebook Marketplace and all that shit hits my phone, and I'm like, ooh, square body, ooh, F body. Nope. Not,
Hold on,
not
okay.
that fucking potato.
1985 AMC Eagle Limited 4-wheel drive wagon, 36,000 actual miles, 6-cylinder with automatic, undercoated, all service and repair invoices, window sticker in DeWitt. How much would you think for that car with the fucking brown interior
Well,
on
the
the
whole thing's
brown
brown.
car.
Dude, it's still got the wood paneling on the outside, right?
Yeah.
It's such
It's
low miles.
wood.
It's still got the crate it came in.
It's brown on brown on brown.
Okay, let's do this Price is Right style. Get your papers.
How much?
Dude, it's got power seats on it too.
How many miles?
36,000 original.
Is this like some
Actual
dealership
miles.
or mama pop?
Dude at his house.
Oh, really?
It's
okay.
got hold on. Manual windows front and rear.
Whatever. It's 86, dude.
Brown on brown on brown.
It is a potato. It really is a potato, in and out.
Oh, dude, look at that back hatch, though.
Oh, God, those things were ugly when they fucking came out.
That.
All right, you got your number, oh? Oh, you already
Yeah,
know,
you
don't
got
you? Fuck.
I can't play this game. I'm looking at it.
Got your number? I got mine.
I got my number, but I want to know. I already wrote it down, so I'm already committed. Is it high or low?
What's a baseline number to start at?
Well, never mind. Never mind. What is it?
14.5.
I went 20,001.
12.5.
Fuck. Without going
the
over.
car.
Damn it.
All right.
You get the
closer
potato.
Oh, here you go. Do you want a retired military landing craft from 1954?
Landing craft. That's a
Tugboat.
tugboat, dude.
No, it's a landing craft.
Yep. I want it.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay.
Okay.
Does it get
so,
the excavator on it still?
in that picture,
I don't think it comes with it.
it doesn't. But for a 1954 LCM-8 retired military landing craft rated for 70 tons of cargo,
That's a lot of dead bodies.
weighs 65 tons, has two 12V71 Detroits, hydraulic winch for door, two 500-gallon diesel tanks,
How many cylinders?
12V, so it's
12.
a V
It's a
engine.
V12.
It's 12. There's two V12s, so 24 cylinders.
That's a drink?
71.
Oh, you guys aren't drinking?
71 is a two-stroke.
Yeah, I think so.
71 series Detroits, or are those two strokes? Either way, two 500-gallon diesel tanks, 75 foot long and 24 foot wide, tons of new parts, runs and operates. In Cedar Springs, Michigan. Dude, how the fuck are you going to get it out of Cedar Springs?
You're gonna need a super trucker.
It weighs 65 tons empty. And it's-
130,000 pounds?
and it's in Cedar Springs. It's 24 feet wide.
Holy shit. How did they get it there?
Dude, I don't know.
Did they put tracks on it?
They-
Anyway.
they must use that excavator.
I think my number is a little high. Let me fix this.
For
I
a
went high.
1954 retired military landing craft. Here's another picture of it out of the water.
Who's seen that and went, I gotta have it?
Dude, look at the excavator in there.
That's got to be G2. If it's in Cedar Springs, it's got to be Gordon G2 rigging.
I don't know. Anyways, what's your guesses?
I went 29 grand.
I want 40.
$225,000.
My first number was 49,000. Then I changed it to 29. Way off.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So does that include the price of shipping the thing too?
Nope. You
All
got to
right,
go
so-
get it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. I got another one.
All right. I was going to say best 2 out of 3, but you already got me beat.
I wouldn't call that close.
But you were higher in it.
2019 Toyota diesel forklift rated for 15,500 pounds,
That's a big bastard.
5,000 hours on the clock, pneumatic tires, side shift and fork positioner, so fork spreaders,
Yeah.
120-inch lift height, 15,500 lift capacity, 8-foot forks, delivery available, but this does not include delivery cost. How much would you think for a 2019 with 5,000 hours on the clock? Diesel,
Okay.
60 grand.
I went 29. Okay.
I went 18.
I win.
Jeez, you guys are
Best 3
nowhere
out of 5.
close.
All right,
I
we got to
can-
change gears. Go back
So I'll
to.
do one driving thing real quick.
Yeah.
Up north, great roads.
On vacation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Winding, hilly roads, just back and forth, up and down.
And you're sitting in your truck going. I
At one-
should have made you a lady drive and I'd have rode.
At one point, my wife said, "Slow down, you're not on your motorcycle." It's like, I don't fucking care. I'm having fun.
Right.
So, the day
I know a
that-
guy that can fix my brakes.
One more.
the day that we actually left,
One more.
driving back to the campground, start packing up, and I'm just on it. By the way, the speed limit says it's 55. That guy was on crack when he came up with that because there's no way. It's dangerous. I'm doing
Oh, really?
45, and I'm
You feel like you're hauling ass.
I'm two hands. I'm with the road. All of a sudden, there's this car right in front of me. Forced them off the road. They pull off into the grass and let me go by.
Holy shit.
It's like, yeah.
So, sorry, one more. I found this. That's the car. Camaro.
Is it a big tire?
Skinny tire front.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you'll figure out. It's big tire.
Okay.
Camaro drag car with title and 24-foot enclosed trailer.
That throws a wrench in it. Okay.
Tubed roller fuel system and nitrous standalone fuel system.
Roller or complete car?
Complete car. Tubed roller fuel system.
So no engine. No engine.
Apparently, yeah.
With a what trailer?
24-foot enclosed.
Just gooseneck or bumper?
Does not say. Looks like bumper based on the front of the trailer.
Okay.
The no engine really throws a pickle into this.
Uh huh. See how stoned this guy was when he posted it.
It's got a parachute on the back.
So with no engine, he's got a parachute. That's awesome.
Oh, it's a
In
drag
case you
car.
push it too fast,
You ready?
you can tow it with a Chevy. And need that.
That changed it. Yeah.
All right. 15.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck. I went 16.
I went 30.
Oh. We both went over, but I still win.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry.
Find us a tiebreaker, dude.
Okay.
Now we're on
get
the roll.
back on.
Yeah. Come on now.
Let me get back on Marketplace.
People are going to go, this is fucking stupid. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Stop doing Facebook shit.
Ooh.
We should have put some real money on this.
My fucking eyes are hurting.
Is that an S10?
Yeah.
Parts of one? That's the one you picked?
Hold on. You'll like this.
That's the one
Hold
you
on.
fucking picked?
Hold on. You'll like this. 2003 Chevy S10 roller with cage and Ford 9-inch rear end. 4-linked with quick performance Ford 9-inch and 35 spline axles in it. Rhodes anti-roll bar, Jegs 21-way double adjustable coilovers, master brake cylinder, Wildwood proportioning valves, and G-body big bore front caliper. Oh my god, a bunch of fucking
All right.
words. I'm tired
Well.
of that one already.
What?
Okay, you want to go with that one?
Well, let's give us a price
That's kind of
now.
unfair for Professor.
No, I think it'll be just fine for the professor.
The guy's on crack and he's super high. That ain't bad. That's the... Oh, dude, it's in the weeds.
Yeah.
What's this guy thinking?
The dude did it in his garage. Like,
Yeah.
clearly this thing is bodged together. So what do you
But
guys think?
some of the coolest cars.
I think he wants $9,000 for it.
Keeping in
9,001.
mind the guy lives in St. John's.
So there's no engine, no trans, no...
No, he has a Power Glide available for another $650 and a Holly Terminator X system for a Gen 3 or 4 LS for $1,000. Truck has clean title.
It's fair numbers.
Bedsides and tailgates aren't mounted, but go with it.
Trade for a dent side.
Oh, wait, hold on. The wheels it's on, the beadlocks and front runners are sold already. Will come on the stock wheels.
Well, then that really puts a fucking dent on it.
Yeah, so if you want to correct your numbers.
Um,
It's in that fucking word soup he wrote down. It's got no roof either.
No roof? Yeah.
Like, it looks like it was a sunroof, but he cut it off. Or took the glass out.
Dude, the number just keeps changing.
Dude, this is fucking bad.
That's pretty bad. I'm hoping I'm going low. All right,
All right. He wants $3,000.
4,500.
4.
Fuck. You win. Damn it.
Wait a second. One more. You guys know this. You guys will both know this. This is both right up your alleys.
F-150, $200
No.
bucks.
Yours because you own one.
What?
2014 Harley Davidson 883 Iron Sportster.
Ooh. Yep.
That's the bike.
883 Sportster,
Yes, sir.
a 2014.
2014 Harley 883 Iron Sportster. Very clean,
How
nice
stupid
bike.
is this fucking guy? They're all iron.
4,000. Well, his name is Breland
Oh, I can see his
From-
man bun from here.
from Gowan, Michigan.
And it's green.
4,632 miles.
Ooh.
So it's leaking a lot.
I know what I would think it'd be worth. I don't want one. I would never want one.
Okay. You ready? You got your numbers?
Oh, wait. I got mine.
They're
Yeah.
proud. We'll just hint that they're proud of it.
Oh, wait. Wait.
I would never pay this much for.
Okay. I changed mine. I will tell you what my first number was. It was 4,500 bucks.
I had 65 for my first number.
What's your new one?
13.5.
I went 6,900
9.5.
without going over. Bam.
But
That's stupid. Mine's
Yeah.
only worth like $3,000. And
I
it's got
mean-
no miles on it.
some people are very proud of what they have.
No, their wife says you need to sell it. Okay.
I'll sell it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would love to see the Pizza Hut thing come back because I'm off on Fridays now. The hell is that?
Farm equipment. Up on
You know,
Marketplace.
I got pictures of some antique farm equipment. You want to see it?
Ooh. How about this one? You guys
I
think
would
you
never
got
do that one.
good numbers?
Nope. I got nothing on that one. I got nowhere near that one. $100,000.
25,999. So
Yeah,
26.
That was way up. All right. Well,
Yeah. Sorry, we kind of got lost in the
it's kind
Facebook
of the
Marketplace.
same. We haven't done mug shotties in a long time, but we need a crew for that.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
We need to set up
a
for that.
Saturday night for that because you don't. Are we only doing 2 tonight?
Yeah, because I am cashed.
Hi, I'm Moody. I'm fucking tired.
I work for a
You right there?
living.
Me right there?
How's this thing looking these days? Jesus, it just keeps getting fucking worse.
Gets-
Now it looks like it's got no foreskin.
It's getting slongier. It's getting slongier and slongier.
Got a little bob to it now.
Buoyancy.
Oh, yeah, we got to sit down and do a big old mug shotties, and I think we'll do some Marketplace stuff, too. I'll have to peruse ahead of time to find some Marketplace
Real
examples
winners. Save them.
so we can go through and...
If there's any like marketplace hacks or what should I look for, what keywords or something before I become interested in something.
If you see a really mint Facebook Marketplace listing you want us to guess the price on, send it to me only.
Yes. Because Trigger's going to go, this is stupid, too.
That way we can set up the laptop, do mug shotties, and do some Marketplace.
Uh-huh. All right, let's go.
Let's call it a night.
Call it a night. Call it, boys.
Go for it.
Here's those wishes well.
All the rest can go to hell.
Hey.
Oh, shit. Did we record that?
Yeah.
I got this.